Shout out to Loot Gaming for sponsoring this update. Loot Gaming is a monthly subscription box filled with all sorts of pop culture collectibles and gear. This month, they got a good one. They got stuff from God of War, Elder Scrolls, Kingdom Hearts, and Assassin's Creed. Subscribe now by going to lootcrate.com/no. Enter code NO to save 30% off your subscription. Welcome to the No, I'm Brian. Nintendo has been gunning for ROM sites recently, and it just won a big judgment against the owners of 2 ROM sites. Torrent Freak reports that Nintendo got a $12 million judgment against the operators of Love ROMs and Love Retro, in a judgment that might scare a lot of other ROM sites into shutting down if they haven't already. Nintendo reached a settlement with site owner Jacob Matthias and his wife, who admitted to copyright and trademark infringement. In the settlement, they also agreed to relinquish all Nintendo games and emulators they have, as well as sign over Love ROMs and Love Retro to Nintendo. You might remember earlier this year, Nintendo filed suit against the sites claiming copyright and trademark infringements. Love ROMs and Love Retro were taken down soon after the suits were filed. Torrent Freak said that that suit also apparently scared other ROM sites into shutting down too. Nintendo has been on quite the crusade recently against ROM sites. The developer Supermassive Games, which made 2015's Until Dawn, says it's working on several exclusives for the PlayStation 4. That's despite the fact that its newest game, The Dark Pictures Man of Medan, is a multi-plat horror game that's coming out next year. But managing director Pete Samuels gave an interview to a Russian outlet where he said that the company has several PlayStation exclusive titles in the works. According to a translation from Jamatsu, he said, "Our relationship with Sony is still excellent. We are working on several unannounced PlayStation exclusives. True, it is impossible to talk about them in detail. But as for their latest game," he said, "in general, I really wanted to present our work to the widest possible audience. That is, The Dark Pictures needs to be released on several platforms." Finding a bug on Steam has turned out to be pretty profitable for one guy. Kotaku reports that Artem Moskowski found a glitch on Steam that let him generate free keys for any game. But instead of exploiting the fucking shit out of that, Moskowski reported the bug back in August, and Valve paid him a $15,000 bounty as well as a $5,000 bonus, according to a report on the site HackerOne. That was back in August, but Valve only recently made it public. Moskowski recently talked publicly about finding the bug to the UK publication The Register. He describes himself as a professional bug hunter and told The Register that by using the bug, he was able to generate 36,000 keys for Portal 2. That is nuts. Needless to say, the bug has been fixed. Man, that dude could have been like the ultimate hookup, but you know what? He did the right thing. There's been a lot of talk lately about streaming being the future of video games. But Xbox boss Phil Spencer says it won't replace traditional gaming anytime soon. In an interview with Mexican gaming website Level Up, Spencer was asked if consoles will disappear anytime soon. He responded, "No. There are certain scenarios where a stream game is the best answer. On a console, the best scenario is for you to download that game and play. If you're on a PC that's capable of downloading and playing that game, download and play that game." But he added, "I think streaming is something that's further out in terms of it becoming really mass market, everybody doing it, and even way further out before it's the best way to play that game, if it ever is." Of course, it has been rumored that the next generation of Xbox consoles could have one with streaming capability, but these comments from Spencer, they seem to pour a little cold water on that. I think that might be a good thing. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is coming to the PlayStation 4 next month. According to a post on the official PlayStation blog, it's coming December 7th. It'll have 3 maps, Erangel, Miramar, and Sandhawk, and the snow-themed map is coming this winter. In a statement, Chang and Kim, the CEO of PUBG Corp, said, "We're excited to expand our PUBG service and introduce new communities to our Battle Royale game. PlayStation has developed an amazing community of passionate gamers, and we can't wait to join them this holiday season." That's a pretty crowded landscape they're releasing into, PUBG. I'm just saying, y'all might be a little bit late on this one, but you know what? Good luck to you guys. We got reviews in for the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and they are looking pretty good. It's got an 85 on Metacritic and an 84 on OpenCritic, with critics praising the remasters of 3 games, Spyro the Dragon, Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage, and Spyro Year of the Dragon. Hardcore Gamer said, the Spyro games were legitimately great for the time though, and thanks to a near perfect balance between preservation and updating, Spyro Reignited Trilogy is every bit as excellent by today's standards. And IGN wrote that developer Toys for Bob has done a great job of filling Spyro's first 3 adventures with such reinvigorated life. Worlds are packed to the brim with more detail, animations are consistently endearing, and the quality of life improvements make revisiting these once analog stickless platformers a joy to play. What the hell does analog stickless? That's just like, that sounds like it sounds like an insult in 3rd grade. You know what I mean? Anyway, it's out today for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Your mom's an analog stickless platformer. Boom!
No, Aaron, no. All right, entertainment news. Five Nights at Freddy's creator Scott Cawthon announced a whole bunch of news via a recent Steam session. First up, he said the movie adaptation is on hold because he threw out his script. Apparently, he finished the script, then came up with a better idea and started from scratch, so the whole thing is now in a holding pattern. Harry Potter's Chris Columbus is still attached to direct. Cawthon said, I'm sticking to what I've always said. Either the right movie gets made or no movie gets made. When it comes to the video game franchise itself, he confirmed there are VR games in the works, as well as HD remasters of the original for consoles, mobile devices, and the Switch. On top of all that, Cawthon said he's in the very beginning stages of developing a big budget AAA game out of Five Nights at Freddy's. He wouldn't disclose any more than that, but apparently a big studio's involved. Cawthon sounds super excited about it, so it's got some possibilities. All right, that is all the news we've got for today. Let us know what you think about all these stories down in the comments below. For all your news from every corner of the internet, like this video, subscribe to The Know, hit up our website, theknow.tv. Shout out to Loot Gaming for sponsoring this update. If you've never tried Loot Gaming, it's awesome. It's a monthly subscription box that's filled with all sorts of pop culture, collectibles, and gear. It's delivered right to your door. They have sold more than 30 million crates. They got 16 other awesome ones to choose from, including from franchises like Fallout and Halo. There's also a guaranteed t-shirt inside each crate. You get $60 worth of value for less than 29 bucks a month. I love it. It's like getting a birthday present to myself every month. You know what? I deserve that birthday present. One month, I got a Battletoads belt buckle. I talk about it all the time. It's one of my favorite things to wear. It causes problems at the office because everybody's jealous of me. This month's crate, though, is super cool. It's got stuff from God of War, Elder Scrolls, Kingdom Hearts, and Assassin's Creed, but it will sell out. You gotta order this week to guarantee you will get one, so get on it. Oh, and when you subscribe, you're also automatically entered to win each month's epic drop. Yeah, it sounds epic because it is. This month's epic drop includes a PlayStation 4 Pro and God of War bundle. That is insane. Subscribe now by going to lootcrate.com/know, enter code KNOW to save 30% off your subscription.